AIS, ICE squared. Bakit siya squared? Because dalawang S po kasi ginamit dyan, system at saka skills. Okay? So allow me to share to you this tool. Pero bakit ba natin? Bakit ba tayo nag-struggle sa artificial intelligence? Ano bang dahilan? The reason is too many AI tools. Diba? Ang daming nating AI tools, daming available AI tools. Pero alam niyo ba teachers, may iba't ibang strength din pala yung mga AI tools. Expert ko po sila. So, yan, no clear process. So, gagamit tayo ng AI tools randomly pag wala tayong clear na proseso. And as we expect, kapag wala tayong proseso, wala tayong system, inconsistent result yung lumalabas. Using AI without a system lead us to confusion. Bakit? Isang example nito, kapag nag-provide ka ng random prompt, o sabihin natin dun sa lesson plan, o create a lesson plan with this topic, are we expecting a result na detailed with that particular prompt or question? No, it's weak. Okay? Weak po yung output na yon. And kapag nakita tayo ng ganun, syempre, na-frustrate tayo. Diba? Kasi nga yung output ng nilalabas ng artificial intelligence, nakadepende sa kung paano natin siya tatanungin. Pero ano nga ba yung nawawala? Ang nawawala talaga teachers, ito lang po, no? Ang nawawala po is the system. So paano tayo mag-create ng system? I mean, ano nga ba yung system na yon? Sige po, noon, siguro hanggang ngayon, yung problema kasi natin, no, maraming AI tool. No clear starting point. Students using AI blindly. It has something to do with the AI policy. Fear of being replaced. Pressure without support. As a result, teachers are overwhelmed not because of the artificial intelligence, but because of how it's being used. I think yung current reality natin, ito yung binanggit ko pong 5 pain points natin kanina. So, ano ba yung root cause nun? Ano yung magiging dahilan pag wala tayong sistema, my fellow educators? Random usage, no workflow, no structure, no strategy. AI is used as a tool na parang Facebook, na parang Twitter, na parang Instagram, pero hindi siya system. Ito po ang ipopropose ko po sa atin. Ang solution po doon is the I-squared framework. So, ang sinasabi ko lang na dito, if you want to have a clear teaching workflows, faster lesson creation, guided student AI use, confident integration, at gusto niyo po, kung gusto niyo po mag-focus tayo sa high-value teaching, gamitin po natin itong solution natin ngayon. Yung framework na ipapakita ko po sa inyo. Because I believe, and this is my advocacy, AI doesn't replace teachers. Hindi tayo kayang palitan. It amplifies great teachers like all of us na nandito sa masterclass. Okay? So, now, define po muna natin ano ba yung I-squared. I-2 pala yun, no? So, it is a system for using AI in teaching. Again, my fellow teachers, hindi po ito tool. Baka in-expect nyo po tool po ito, no? It's not a tool. Not an AI app or another AI app. It's not like ChatGPT or Magic School or any software na alam po ninyo. Ito po ay way of thinking and working. I should say, a repeatable system. A better way to think, to plan, and to teach with AI. Okay? So, na-define ko na po kung ano yung I-squared. Pero, alam niyo ba teachers, merong 4 na skill pala na kailangan natin gamitin when we are using artificial intelligence in education. First is AI thinking, prompting, system, decision making. Yan po yung 4 na yan, no? Yan po yung explore natin ngayon. So, what is AI thinking? Before you open artificial intelligence or AI tools, I mean, you have to identify your goal. Okay, what is my goal? Okay, hindi po agad, i-open nyo po agad yung tool po ninyo, tapos wala po kayong goal. You have to understand that AI is our partner. And the human will be the one to guide AI. Okay? So, kailangan nyo po munang isulat kahit sa maliit na papel. Sulat lang po natin, ano po bang goal natin? For example, my goal is to create grade 5 science lesson. My goal is to make a quiz about fraction. Very detailed. Bakit? Dahil kapag wala po tayong goal, baka ma-confuse na naman tayo ng tool na to. Ng tool na ginagamit po ninyo. So, inopen nyo lang yung tool without goal. So, hindi nyo alam kung ano yung type po ninyo. Okay? So, kapag may goal po tayo, AI will help us. So, the next skill is prompting. Very important to teachers. The way we ask. How do I ask? So, for example, create a topic. Anong topic po ninyo? Lesson 4, dapat identify po itong grade level with output. Ano yung ina-expect mong gagawin ng artificial intelligence na yun? Okay? So, for example, create a fraction lesson for grade 5 with 2 activities. Explain photosynthesis for grade 6 with examples and quiz. Okay? So, very detailed siya. So, bakit? Bakit natin ito kailangan gawin? Kapag short po yung ating prompt, that would lead us to bad output. Pero kapag kompleto, mas detailed, mastered prompt yung term ko doon, mas useful yung approach. I mean, mas useful yung output natin. The third skills is the systems. Ano yung proseso natin? What process do I follow? So, ngayon, kapag binigyan na tayo ng output ng AI, huwag tayong mag-stop doon. We have to ask AI. We have to improve the result. Like, nakita nyo na yung unang result. So, expect nyo po, dapat draft lang yun. Make it simpler. Ako, ang ginagamit ko po, specifically sa mathematics, kapag medyo mabigat yung term na ginagamit o yung mga wordings doon, pinapa-explain ko lang, convert ko sa third grade na yung language para mas madaling maintindihan ng mga estudyante po natin. So, kung nyari, pag kulang naman sa examples, paad tayo ng examples. Tapos, make it more interactive. Diba? So, tapos, kapag nagawa ko na po yun, na-reiterate ko na siya, at try ko i-apply sa klase. Pag effective, adapt ko na yun. Pag hindi effective, medyo ayusin ko pa. Okay? That's why we have to have a systems. Yan, teachers, pag one prompt lang, medyo incomplete yung ating output. Pero kapag mag-follow up tayo ng mga prompts, mas expect po natin na mas better po yung output po natin. Okay ba tayo, teachers, dyan? And finally, decision making. Ito po yung pinakamahalaga rin sa lahat. Tapos, tatanungin niyo na sarili niyo, nilabas niyo na yung output. Tanungin niyo na po, is this output good? Pwede niyo tanungin 3 question. Tama ba ito? Tayo makakasagot nun kasi tayo po yung expert sa mga lesson po natin. Pang-level ba kaya ito ng estudyante ko? Magagamit ko ba agad sa klase? Yung 3 importanteng question na yan, mahalagang itanong natin before we decide na, okay na to. Pwede ko na tong i-print. Diba? So yung mahalaga po yan. When it comes sa paggamit ng AI, mahalaga po gamitin natin tong 4 na skill na po na ito. So with that skills, I created a workflow. A workflow whenever I use an artificial intelligence.